What a surprise! Kevo is here with the camera.
Wow.
Wow, this surprise. Yeah, so actually this one is the second episode of our GR Supra build videos. Today we would like to talk about exterior.
Yeah. Bodyworks.
Lot of carbon Kevlar on there. Where did we get this from?
Of course from HGK. The one and only.
The one and only. I mean, HGK and OCT Composite, they do a unbelievable job. I mean, like the flexibility, the lightness of the material, the looks. I mean, yeah. Basically, I think you don't like it to call it the jet, the Super Jet.
No, we need to come up with something else.
Okay, we need to come up with a new name. But yeah, from the outside it looks like the Super Jet. I think we did some changes, especially, or we will talk about it later on in the video, because we use different crash bars, different structure stuff. Over there, Josh can show you like this little metal stuff over there.
For example, for the different championships you need different rules. So for FD we have to leave this part in there, but if we would drive Drift Monsters GP we could cut that open.
Yeah.
So depending on whatever you drive you have to leave it like that.
There are a lot of points on a new build like this. You need to match the rules. We also have the FIA sporting rules.
Yeah.
For an example, for the motorsport games or something. But honestly, those three, they're close, but still they have some small differences.
You always have to do some small adjustments with whatever you're planning to drive.
Exactly. Maybe starting at the front, those headlights are very, very expensive, but they look nice. Also, we're using the original headlights, and a Matthias from Race Supply from the Simon Olsen team. He was producing the management electronic system for the headlights to work with our harness from Maptech from Adrian. Then actually you had a nice idea about the bumper in the front.
Exactly. So originally it sticks out up to here almost, so we cut it and we close it a little bit so it's nice and hidden, so you don't really see the structure that much.
Are there the cups on the bar? You can see it in here. Because one important thing about the front of the car is we would like to use as much as possible original parts, because like those front crash bar for the street cars, which is not really a crash bar, it's just like what's
bar?
Yeah, what's the name of like the impact zone of a street car?
Yeah.
It's something like that.
If it bends, it allows to bend it. And then
it allows to.
In German, it's Knautschzone.
Knautschzone. It allows to reduce energy given to the passenger room with some certain parts. I mean, you can also see like this cuts in here. This is built to bend there, and especially like in drifting. I mean, nobody wants to have a front crash, but if you have one. I mean, we see videos from this season with Matt in Long Beach or whatever. I mean, like the whole chassis is basically fucked. Can you say it? Yeah. Beep. And now with parts like this, you have a bigger chance. You can only replace those original parts. Also here for the holding of the intercooler or for holding the front, like the bumper, that's an original Toyota OEM part. And talking about driving series all over the world.
Yeah, and then you can get easily replacements with it because it's an OEM part. So you just have to call your dealership and then you get a new one.
Scan the code?
Yeah, scan the code.
Scan the code, and you don't need like a welding machine or whatever, you just order this part. So basically this is the front. So then of course the mega big hood, which I like also because it's
giant.
Like it's giant. But what I like is if you open the hood, you have opened the whole fender.
Yeah.
So for suspension work or stuff like that, it's way nicer. Josh was talking about this piece on the other side, but also we can see this cut down there. This is like, for an example, in the FD rules, it's a special sheet you can order by the technical director, and then they tell you exactly which part you can cut. It's because of the steering angle and everything, because the original chassis is so much in the front, you would never run a vice fab or something on this. I mean, the side skirt is massive as well, huh? I mean, those cars will be so wide, huh? Crazy. It's like, I think we need to ask if it fits in the trailer. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, nice carbon stuff. Again, all HGK. Hey, we didn't talk about the front windshield. We didn't talk about it. Yeah. It's a polycarbonate.
Maybe come around here.
Heated windshield, and it's originally from Toyota Gazoo Racing. So manufacture racing parts on our Supra. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, rear? What about the rear? Do we hit walls?
We shouldn't hit them. We should we should just scrape them a little bit.
Scrape
Not
that?
hit them. But it's super flexible, yeah.
Like this. So the original kit has something in here, like a diffuser or something. And like George said, when we run the walls, it should be as flexible as possible. I mean, that's the reason why we take carbon Kevlar, or we take this body kit. But this part inside was so strong, it was not moving anymore.
Bend, yeah.
Yeah, didn't bend. It will break in the middle. And I think we had a similar part on our previous F22s.
Yeah.
Because
we
it
cut
was
it open as well.
Yeah, it was way better until the point we cut it open. Then down here you still see these chassis parts. They will be cut after around here, and then there will be added the crash bar around the little bottle up there, which
Magic
is
bottle.
the magic juice. Yeah, this. I mean, we can say it. It's a nitrous bottle.
We build a small structure around it, so we can easily change it from the
Yeah, just
from
can
the above. Yeah.
open the trunk, and it's easy and fast to change. Because I think I did this year like maybe average 4 to 6 laps in one bottle, and in my car it was like in the back seat so hard to change. And even if you have a one more time or a 5-minute call, if you need just one guy working in the car 10 minutes for 5 minutes for the nitrous bottle, it's too much. Because maybe you need to replace something on the vice fob, on the suspension. So must be an easy move. Definitely. Yeah. Also very nice the whole understructure of it. What about losing the bumpers? Do we lose bumpers?
We're supposed to not to, but yeah, of course.
Sometimes we do. So that's why we also try to mount the bumper as loose as possible, which means we have, like I said before, there will be the crash bar, and like the bumper will just be on it like this, and then on the side it will hold.
Yeah.
And there will be also like, oh, we already have it here.
Yeah.
You can see it. Those fast pins, and it's cutted here. So the bumper can go out like this, and it will not damage the whole corner here. Because this we had quite often.
Yeah. Especially with the GT86.
Yeah. It was like broken, and then you were not possible to mount it the whole competition.
You had to use duct tape.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of duct tape.
one big nice middle piece.
So
With the best part. Oh yeah. Yeah, with just your phone.
yeah, and handbrake, shifter.
Shifter mount.
Yeah. So I think in the next episode we will tell more about roll cage, suspension, like Josh said.
Framework, yeah.
Yeah, framework, maybe something gearbox stuff, maybe engine.
Yeah, I've heard we have an engine already somewhere, huh?
You heard? I mean, there are drawings of parts for the engine. Oh, yeah. Oh. Woo!
That's too heavy.
Okay.
We can leave it.
So, yeah. See you in the next episode.
You know where the door is, huh?
You find it, Gil?
Come back next time.
See ya.